UFO. December 18, 2022, Australian Outback. A camper who was spending his amazing time in the Outback, Australia, witnessed something unnerving. As the camper gazed up at the night sky, he noticed a peculiar sight, a spherical object exhibiting a truly unsettling display of colors and shapes. The footage, which has been stabilized for better clarity, captures the mysterious object in great detail. Take a look. In the video, the object seems to be emitting intense, rapidly changing colors ranging from blue to red to green. The object seemed to hover without any movement, but upon closer inspection, its central sphere appeared to be constantly shape-shifting into something unknown. As the camper zoomed in, the central sphere became more visible, its shape continuously contorting and transforming in ways that defied conventional explanation. I don't know what to think of it, but this is definitely not something normal. However, the most unsettling thing about this object was a creepy humming sound that seemed to be coming from the object itself. The characteristics of the object, as depicted in the footage, don't seem to look like any conventional aircraft, flare, or drone. The intense color changes and the apparent lack of any propulsion system or navigation lights made it highly unlikely to be a man-made aerial vehicle. Initially, I also thought this could be a natural phenomenon. However, the constant morphing of the central sphere and the accompanying humming sound shows something otherwise. While the eyewitness was recording the incident, all of a sudden, it disappeared. It just disappeared without leaving a single trace. So did the camper capture something otherworldly? Or was it a very weird, elaborate hoax? You decide. 2. UFO Shutdown Airport. November 19, 2023, Inful, Manipur, India. A highly unusual and perplexing incident unfolded near the Inful airport in Manipur, India, when a mysterious unidentified flying object was sighted, which led to the temporary shutdown of the airport and the suspension of flight operations for over 3 hours. Eyewitness accounts poured in from various vantage points, including the air traffic control tower, as well as airline personnel, Central Industrial Security Force members, and other individuals on the ground. This is what was captured. Take a look. The object appeared white in color and was observed flying over the terminal building before proceeding to move southwards above the ATC tower, where it remained stationary for quite some time. After that, the unknown object shifted its position to the southwest of the runway. Recognizing the potential security implications of such a sighting near critical infrastructure, the Indian Air Force swiftly deployed 2 Rafale fighter jets to investigate the mysterious object. However, despite their efforts, the jets were unable to visually confirm the presence of the UFO, adding more mystery to this entire incident. From what it looks like, this is definitely not an aircraft, because if it was, there was no point in shutting down the airport, and no point in releasing fighter jets to identify what the object was. Moreover, its ability to remain stationary for so long and its lack of visible propulsion systems further surprised experts and authorities. While some speculated that the sighting could have been a result of atmospheric or meteorological conditions, the consistency of the eyewitness accounts and the duration of the event made this explanation less plausible. In the aftermath of the incident, a joint investigation was launched by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation and the Indian Air Force. The probe aimed to uncover more details about the nature of the UFO sighting, including its origin, characteristics, and any potential security risks posed by such occurrences near critical aviation infrastructure. One eyewitness, an airline employee, stated, "It was a white object. It seemed to defy gravity and remained motionless for a considerable amount of time before moving in a manner that didn't look like any airplane. Regardless of the outcome, this incident has sparked intense debate in the UFO community. Some people suggest it was an atmospheric phenomena. Others, however, believe that the object was an encounter with extraterrestrial beings. But what do you think this object was? Let me know in the comments below. Fire in the sky. And just before I show you the next video, more amazing genuine UFO videos are on your way, so make sure to subscribe to Classified Sightings and turn on notifications to never miss out on our future videos. December 31st, 2022, East Texas. At around 6:15 p.m. Central Time, an observer noticed a peculiar object high in the sky. Looked sort of fire, appearing to be on the same level as planes that flew by shortly after. However, what struck the observer was the sheer size of this object and its appearance. While the video footage captured by the observer may not fully convey the intricate details, it clearly shows an orange, oval-shaped fiery object with a pulsating circle within its center. The sheer scale of the object, as seen in this footage, is massive. Given the object's massive size and distinct appearance, it is highly unlikely that it was a Chinese lantern or any other type of man-made aerial vehicle. Furthermore, the pulsating nature of the inner circle and the overall oval shape of the object do not align with the characteristics of flares, drones, or other known aerial phenomena. While the footage and eyewitness account provides tantalizing details, the true nature of this massive, pulsating object remains a mystery. Several potential opinions have been shared by users when this video went online. Some have speculated that the sighting could be related to rare atmospheric optical phenomena, such as mirage effects or unusual cloud formations, although the overall size and behavior of the object make this explanation less likely. However, given the object's anomalous characteristics and the lack of a satisfactory conventional explanation, some have suggested that this sighting could be part of the broader category of unidentified aerial phenomena, which encompasses sightings of objects that defy conventional explanations. But what do you think is happening here? Is it some sort of advanced military aircraft, or atmospheric phenomena, or something entirely otherworldly? I'll let you be the judge of that. UFO Over Baja. March 12, 2024, flight from Baja, California. On a flight from Baja, California, a passenger witnessed a bizarre and mysterious object that left them both captivated and perplexed. Approximately 2 hours into the flight, the passenger noticed a bright light appearing diagonally to a bright star that had been visible since sunset. Initially, the light remained stationary for around 15 minutes, leading the passenger to believe it might be a conventional aircraft or celestial object. However, the peculiar behavior of the light soon became apparent as it suddenly began exhibiting an erratic pattern of changing colors and intensity, prompting the passenger to start recording the event. Take a look. The video captured by the passenger showcases the strange light seemingly flickering and pulsating through various colors, including blue, red, and others. The pattern appeared random and without any discernible logic or sequence. What I found interesting was one particularly intriguing aspect of the footage. When the light turned red, a strange apparent shimmer or flickering effect could be seen. The erratic color changes and pulsating patterns immediately ruled out the possibility of it being a flare or pyrotechnic display, as those typically exhibit more consistent and predictable patterns. And of course, the passenger was in an airplane, so the entire sighting was happening above cloud level. Also, flares don't stay for that long. Similarly, the idea of the light being a drone or lady-equipped aircraft seemed unlikely, given the altitude and the lack of any consistent or recognizable navigational light patterns. The passenger said, "I don't know what it was. The pattern of the colors also didn't have any reason. It would do that for a second, and then randomly turn blue for a bit, and then start again. I lost sight of it, and when I saw it again, it was just red, but kinda shimmering or something. Then it was gone." The passenger also acknowledged his initial hesitation. For the first 15 minutes, he was trying to convince himself it was something normal. People generally think it'll be hours of filming, but he was honestly confused. While the footage captured by the passenger provides a tantalizing glimpse into the world of unexplained aerial phenomena, the true nature of the strange, color-changing light remains a mystery. Many more mysterious UFO sightings are discussed on our channel, and this playlist here will reveal all of the mind-boggling UFO sightings to you. Watch it right away, and also subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video.